Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you are all well. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss about balanced nutrition. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Larasati Iswardani from regular class S.Pd, Nutrition Department, Polytechnic Semarang. Okay, I want to tell you about what I discussed today. First is introduction, and then next is balanced nutrition, then protein, carbohydrates, fats, mineral and vitamin, water, infant nutrition, and the last is calcium. Okay, let's start. What food should be eaten to provide a good balance of nutrients? First, nutrition is best balanced by eating the right amounts of a large variety of foods. This provides the protein, carbohydrates, fats, mineral, and vitamin needed for a healthy body. Second, a balanced diet is often represented by different symbols. A well-planned or cycle symbol such as a balance of food is their several. Third, grains provide mostly carbohydrate as starches. They also provide some protein that needs to be combined with legumes, beans, nuts, seeds, dairy, or meat to be complete. Fourth, vegetables provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Fifth, fruits. Fruits provide different vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They also provide sugars for quick energy. And then next, dairy products provide complete protein and minerals, particularly calcium. They are commonly supplemented with vitamin D and vitamin E. Next, complete protein can be provided by meat, chicken, egg, fish, and soybeans. Example Russia tofu. Legume example beans can also provide complete protein if nuts or seeds or grains such as rice or corn are eaten at the same meat to provide linking amino acids. 8. Vegetable oils can provide a balance of essential fatty acids, like used in a food preparation, frying, salad dressings, bread, and etc. And the next, discretionary calories should be limited to avoid excessive weight gain. Satisfying appetite with sweets limit eating of vitamin, mineral, and protein-rich food important to good health and function. 10. A simple summary of food groups and good nutrition includes grains for carbohydrates and fiber, brightly-colored vegetables and fruits for vitamin, mineral, and fiber. Dairy for calcium and protein, meats, legumes, beans, and nuts for protein. Fats or oil scattered among the foods for essential fatty acids. And the last is iodized salt should be used in all food preparation, even if it costs more to avoid craters which occur in many parts of the world. And the next topic is protein. What are protein and where do they come from? Protein are building blocks of life and necessary for good health. Protein are made of chains of up to 20 different amino acids. During digestion, protein are broken down into amino acids for the body to use. Second, amino acids are generated by the body of obtained through food. There are 8 essential amino acids that cannot be made by adult bodies and must be eaten. Third, complete protein contains all the essential amino acids in the adequate amount. Foods with complete protein include meat and animal products such as milk, yogurt, cheese, and eggs. Soybeans protein as in tuber or stomach are also complete protein. First, partially complete protein contains all the essential amino acids, but the amount of one or more of the essential amino acids is inadequate. Most proteins in a plant group are only partially complete but can be made complete if combined with another protein. Why are proteins important? Protein important because first, provides the needed component for gene and cell reproduction. Second, carry out the instruction of the genes in the cell. Third, a major part of muscle including the heart. Fourth, make up tendon and muscle connective tissue. Fifth, help make of collagen and cartilage which determines the shape of the skeleton. Sixth, direct and control the chemical reaction of life as enzyme. Seven, steady and balance body function as hormone. Eight, repair body damage by forming scar tissue. Nine, defend against infection as antibody. Now how can babies receive an adequate amount of protein? Breast milk is an ideal source of protein for the first 12 to 24 months of life because it first have a perfect balance of amino acids, second does not cause allergy, and third provides all needed nutrients for normal infants. Okay, the next topic is carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Most carbohydrates or hydrocarbon contain atoms from 1 molecule for each atom of carbon, with lamel is C. Second, a monosaccharide is the basic dietary carbohydrate and has 6 carbon. Examples are glucose, fructose, and galactose. Glucose is the sugar in a bud. Fructose is twice as sweet as glucose and found in fruits. Galactose is less sweet than glucose and present in milk. Third, disaccharide. From when two monosaccharides join together for starches. In vegetable and grains are long chains on polymers of glucose. Cornstarch is broken into short chains of glucose to make corn syrup. Using special enzymes makes high fructose corn syrup a popular sweetener. And the last is cellulose. It's also a long chain or polymer of glucose. It is one of several indivisible carbohydrate called fiber. Why are carbohydrates important? Carbohydrates is important because provide energy for brain, muscle, and other body functions. Combined with protein or fat to form important parts of cartilage, connective tissue, the nervous system, and the immune system. Contribute to stool softness and normal bowel function as fiber. Large amounts of some fibers in the bowel can ferment to produce gas. How are carbohydrates gases and controlled? First, disasters and starches are gases into monosaccharides in this instance. Second, the monosaccharides are absorbed and carried to the liver. Third, the liver uses the glucose or converts all the monosaccharide to glucose for circulation or storage. Fourth, circulation glucose fuels livers, brain, eyes, and other tissues without requiring insulin. And next, when blood glucose is high, insulin moves into muscle and fat cells. And then next, when blood glucose lowers between meals, liver glycogen is broken down to maintain it. Then, glycogen lasts less than a day if not replenished from the diet and can be depleted within a few hours with intense activity. And last, if carbohydrates are not replenished regularly, the body uses protein to make glucose or glucose for tissue which requires in for energy. So, can eating or drinking certain carbohydrates cause diabetes, diabetes mellitus to appear early if one is at risk? Example, Hatia has a family history of diabetes, obesity, or sedentary lifestyle, and the answer is highly glycemic index for increased risk. They include sugary beverage, cornflakes, many bakery items like bread, crackers, cookies, pastry, and etc. And then rice and potatoes. Low glycemic index food increase risk wise. It's mean like they include pasta, high fiber foods, legumes, oatmeal, milk, yogurt, nuts, peanut butter, and whole foods. Why are some people lactose intolerant? Lactose cannot be used until it's broken down into its two parts by the enzyme lactase. Virtually all infants have enough lactose to reduce their lactose in milk. Lactose levels diminish with age in most populations, causing lactose intolerance. However, certain populations of North European ancestry and a few in Africa have genes causing lactose and to remain with no symptoms of lactose intolerance. Okay, let's talk about fats. What are fats? Fat, Fats are mostly made of carbon and hydrogen and do not mix well with water. Most dietary fats called triglycerides are made with three fatty acids. Fatty acids can be saturated, full of hydrogen, monosaccharide, or polyunsaturated, depending on how much hydrogen can be added at them. Saturated fats provide concentrated energy tend to be solid. Example pressure in butter and lard, and promote high blood cholesterol. Next, monosaccharides fats are a healthy form of concentrated energy. Example cashew in olive, canola, and peanut oils are less likely to spoil than polyunsaturated fats. Certain polyunsaturated fats acids in the diet are essential to good health and cannot be made by humans. Trans fatty acids are formed when hydrogen is added to unsaturated fats to make them solid. And the last, cholesterol is another type of fat found in all cell membranes in small amounts. So what? So now why are fats important? Okay, five important points. First, cell membrane are layers of fat which form cell walls and chambers. Fat is important insulation that is an efficient way to store energy. Cholesterol performs several functions. However, excess cholesterol, saturated fats, and trans fats in the diet can increase bad cholesterol in blood and worsen atherosclerosis, clogging of the arteries and associated disease. Next topic is mineral. What is mineral? Macromineral. Mineral requires a large amount in the diet. First, over 200 milligrams of each macromineral is in a normal daily diet. Second, electrolytes include sodium, potassium, and chloride. Third, calcium, the most abundant mineral in the body. 99% of the body calcium is combined with phosphorus in the skeleton to make bones strong, and 1% of the body's calcium is in various body and tissue fluids. And the next, phosphorus. Phosphorus combines with calcium to strengthen the skeleton. It participates in numerous chemical reactions in the body. And last, magnesium. Magnesium, about half of the body's magnesium is found in the bones, half within cells, and about 1% in the blood and tissue fluids. Trace elements or minerals required in very small amounts in the diet. Less than 20 milligrams of each micromineral is in a normal daily diet, but it is essential to live and health. Microminerals are important helpers in various reactions throughout the body. Some important microminerals are iron, iodine, zinc, copper, selenium, fluorine, and chromium. Iron makes up central part of hemoglobin in red blood cells. Iodine is part of thyroid hormones. Zinc helps in many chemical reactions in the body. Next is vitamin. What are vitamins? Vitamins are organic compounds essential to life and also present in very small amounts. Fat-soluble vitamins um, like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K can be stored in body, can be toxic if consumed in large amounts. Water-soluble vitamins, vitamin B, vitamin C, and folate can easily be extracted in the urine if consumed in large amounts. This is vitamin table. Include vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. And then this is water-soluble vitamin. Include vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12, and vitamin C. And so we discussed about water. How much water does the human body need? About 60% of the body is water. Virtually all body functions depend on it. Daily food need can more than double due to higher velocity, higher temperature, lower humidity, more exercise, and warm clothing. The best beverages is safe water or in specific cases when salt levels are high such as with heavy sweetening and high quality sports beverages. What happens if a person does not get enough water? Of course, can get dehydration or weight reduction due to net water loss can cause significant problems like first, reduced physical and mental function can begin to occur after only one and one under 2% water loss, or other symptoms include heartache, dry eyes, irritability, sleepiness. And then muscle cramps and salt loss often occur. Then improvement worsens as dehydration increases. Or thirst, of course, can indicate dehydration, but water loss is already significant by the time someone becomes thirsty. To avoid this problem, the solution is drink enough fluids to avoid this problem. And last topic discussed today is even nutrition. Why is madam milk the best food for even born in the gas station? First, because the protein from mother's milk generally does not cause allergies. Second, the carbohydrate lactose from mother's milk provides a natural laxative function. Are readily deduced by virtually all newborn infants, provide a natural laxative function. And third, the fat provides infants with essential fatty acids, energy to meet rapid growth needs. And last, minerals and vitamins are readily digestible and generally accessible, with modest exposure to sunlight to produce some vitamin D. How should infants be fed? First, mother's milk should be exclusively fed to an infant for the first 4 to 6 months and should be the foundation of a child's child for at least 12 months, and taken by 4 to 6 months of age. Even then, to outgrow their body supply of iron and other nutrients are needed in addition to mother's milk. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, all of you. See you next video. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.